and having that like kind of guardrail. Like if you take a bowling alley, if you don't got any guardrails, you can just throw that thing in the gutter and be screwed, right? You don't get nothing. But if you got guardrails on there, right? Guardrails, it'll bounce a little bit, won't be exactly what, but you'll hit something, right? And because that's sometimes how life is. And I think that if we really focus on like our systems, the way we time management, we have a routine set up, and when those things happen, yeah, it'll throw us off. It will get, I mean, for instance, for this, I mean, we're a little behind. We know that, we apologize, but we're still back on track, and it's not like it's the end of the world. Like we went too far deep, and it's gonna screw us over, because we have a system in place. So if you have a really good system in place where you're not able to go too far off the deep end, I think that's really helpful. I think everybody should have a system set up. For instance, too, like if you know you're going to be distracted. Okay, I'll take a wild example. It's very exaggerated. Like you're not going to go study at a party, are you? Tell
I
me.
know I've
No,
never seen you do that,
no,
Dizzle.
no. I'm
And I
not.
haven't.
No, exactly, right? You're not gonna get anything done. You're not. You're just not. You're not at all. You know I'm right, right? So if
Nothing
you
productive.
right, no, I'm not doing nothing. So if I'm sitting there and I go, okay, no, I need to go to the library in the silent room to get my stuff done. So that's in a big exaggeration, but the point of it is that if you don't set yourself up in the correct way, in the correct system of yourself, you're not going to be so derailed. And I think that if we really kind of hone that in, like if you really perfect it as best as you can, I think life will be not as bad because you won't feel like, okay, like I just got to get back on the track and I'm going to be okay. And things will be a lot more productive that way because again, you take 1 week and you don't exactly have the week that you wanted or intended, but you'll sit there and think about it and go, okay, well, at least I went forward. I still went forward. I still figured it out. Whatever I had to, accomplish, it wasn't to my liking. I don't think anybody has a perfect week anyway. But when it gets really derailed, you can go right back to the same blueprint and you'll be okay.
Yeah, dude. And I think other thing too, because this is a book I recently read at the beach,
Mm-hmm.
but it's by Jocko and it's extreme
Okay.
ownership.
Okay.
To
I
the
got to
point
read
you were
that.
saying, I think the other thing we all have to remember is take ownership for the mistakes for setting yourself up in a position that caused that failure, right? Like I
Mm-hmm.
can sit here and be so mad that the world's stacked against me because my wallet, which had all of my business cards and personal cards, everything stolen, or I could take ownership that I left my truck unlocked with my wallet in it.
Yeah.
So can I really say that everything's just happened to me right now? Well, that was my fault.
Mm-hmm.
And to your point, don't go to a party when you know you got to study. And if you do, don't be mad
Exactly.
that you failed,
Yeah. Exactly.
you know? So,
Like, I mean, yeah, it's a crazy exaggeration, but I mean, if you're going to put yourself in a bad predicament, like statistically, you're going to fail. I got a lot of that from Atomic Habits, honestly. I know, I think
I
you've read
love
that
that
book,
book
right?
too.
It's a
I did,
great
dude. And
book.
I love your guardrails analogy because it really is like, you've got your schedule, you got all the things you want to do, but set up some boundaries that pretty much block the ability to fail.
Hmm.
I think the most successful people out there, or at least the ones that a lot of us look up to, are very good at those quote unquote guardrails. They have what you call non negotiables and
Hmm.
they never veer off from their non negotiables. X,
Yeah.
Y, and Z for them are always going to be the same and they love you to death. It doesn't mean you're not their family or their friends, but if you choose something that you want to do that crosses those boundaries, they don't do it.
Hmm.
And I love it, man. So the guardrails, I like that, Dizzle.
You like that analogy?
I like that.
I've
Yeah,
said
I'm gonna
that, but
keep that
yeah,
one in the back of my head.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
I'm gonna
Sticks in
take
the
that
pocket.
and I'm gonna save it for later.
Yeah. You gonna preach that to somebody.
I am.
Good. But yeah, yeah, it's just, and then when we're going through all the hustle, right? Like, and you're like mentally shocked from everything, right?